back to Studioloo. I have a whole new series of journals to share with you, beginning with this one. I'm really excited about these journals because they, I think, like really express my personality and my supreme love of Richard Scarry. So I have a series of, I think, 7 new journals that are all in the theme of Richard Scarry. So I will get started with the first one, which is also the largest one. So this one has sort of like a sun and moon theme. The cover I made, it has 2 signatures, and the back has moons, and it's all sparkly and has the Starlight Starbright little poem on the back, and the front has this amazing image of the sun. Now when you open it up, it's got a lot going on. So first is just a little note from the bookmaker, and so I'll just set that aside. And there's this little bunny watering some sunflowers, and it's a pocket, and it has a couple things inside, but then there's a nice little sun poem here, and it says good morning. So this is one book that I used some cutouts from in these books. The Richard Scarry Best Storybook Ever, Pictures by Richard Scarry, and I made it into a large writing board or journal card. So it's just kind of an homage to Richard Scarry, and it tucks right in the front, along with this large journal card, and it tucks there too. So on the adjoining page, this is a nice piece of fabric that has been sewn down on top of this cute bunny with her toy, and some textured writing space and some florals. This is a pocket with a little journal card inside, and this is actually a vintage library pocket from a book. It's from, yeah, no, it's not from this book. This book is actually nothing to do with it. It doesn't have any book ephemera in it because it didn't have any, actually. So this was an original Richard Scarry book that I've kind of repurposed. So this is just a journal card. It's been collaged. And on this side, we have this sweet bunny and mouse imagery. This is a little tuck that has this journal card inside. Whoops. And that just tucks right on in there. And this is some hand-dyed paper that's been gessoed with some nice imagery. And that's the other side of the hand-dyed paper. This is an image of Pinocchio from a book. And it has this little bird and some fabric up top. And on this side we have a really big pocket. And inside is a really big journal card that's been sewn around. It's collaged on both sides. And that just tucks right in here. And over here we have this little cat with her toy on some avocado paper that has a nice frill of fabric down the side. And some little bear acrobats, and just a little, this is a book page from a Grey's Anatomy book, so lots of writing space on it, and just something a little interesting, and a little raccoon planting seeds. And over here is a bear and a bunny playing some checkers. And this is some hand-dyed paper. It's large format dictionary of a bunch of knots. And we have this little pencil car with a mouse inside at the bottom. Over here is a moose with a bunch of hats on his antlers. And then this is an upper tuck of some veggies, and you pull it out, and this is a large journal card with a dog driving an ambulance with chickens in the back, and there's coffee-dyed paper on the back of that. And it's on top of some nice hand-dyed coffee-dyed paper with some signing as well, some signing images. Over here we have these a warthog and a wildebeest, I guess. And this is a large pocket with some of my hand spun yarn here that lines it, and has this cat watering some hollyhocks. And pull this out. This is all nice textured paper at the back, handmade papers. And this is a lion with a bandage on his nose, and it's a big journal card. And it just tucks right on in here. This is a really nice size journal. And over here, just some bunnies and some blue painted space to write on. And this is coffee dyed paper that I dyed with a hen chasing after her egg and some nice vintage fabric. And this side has this elephant with a drum. This is an upper tuck with some of my hand spun yarn on top, and you can pull out this large heavy journal card that's been sewn around. It has this cute bear family on it, and there's some bears under here too. This is the center of the first signature, and so it's kind of the kangaroo theme. Has this little pocket with this sweet mother hen with all her babies and this little shopping cart, and this is a pocket with a tag inside of a clock. On this side we have a belly band with some bears, and you can see a frog behind when you pull the card out, and inside is this journal card with an owl and a crow. And it's a nice heavy-duty journal card that just tucks right in there. This is more coffee dyed paper, and a little bit of octopus with an ostrich. And on this side is just some laundry, and this is a vintage magazine page from an old 1950s McCall's magazine. And then this is some handmade Korean paper and some beautiful daffodils. This side has a belly band of a chicken and a collaged journal card that I made. And that just tucks right in there. This is all writing space. It's all been acrylic painted. And this is a couple of little mice having a picnic. And this side has more of that signing and these owls and these little guys and some fabric on the side here. Lots of fabric ruffles throughout this whole series. I just liked how they went with the images in these journals. And this is a pocket that has this large journal card that I affixed this little bow to because I thought it looked really cute on her. And there's more Grey's Anatomy below it. So this just tucks right in here like that. More Grey's Anatomy and a little bunny at an orchestra. This is avocado dyed paper. And this side has this upper tuck, and underneath it you can see this lovely octopus. This is from a book page. And then this is a journal card that I made. This is yarn that's yellow with black polka dots. And it has hand dyed yarn or paper at the back. And a fabric ruffle, and this is a pocket with 3 cats. And inside is a long journal card with sort of a calamity here of pigs and chickens. And that's more of the Korean handmade paper. And on this side is marble dyed paper that I dyed. And this little bug. Over here is some just little bits of imagery from the hand-dyed paper. This is more of the, this is large format encyclopedia. So a nest and a bird, and then a little moon up here in a window, and some bunnies, and a little mushroom, and the Little Miss Muffet poem. And then we're at the center of the 2 signatures. So this is a lovely image of an elephant and a hen. Oh, and in between the 2 signatures, I've made this little booklet. It's just a little bear family, and you flip it open, and there's just a bunch of pages of, this is old, like, secretary note-taking paper, just for writing on. And these little bears and some acrylic painted space. And this is construction paper with a little bus, or a little milk truck actually, and some vintage fabric. And this is a little bunny family pocket. You pull it out and you can see these lovely, this is a book page that talks about how to regrow flowers and vegetables from waste. And I just love the illustrations. And inside is this journal tag with this cute pig. And on this side is just a nice journal, a book page with a nice poem on it. And here we have some fabric and a little journal card and a pocket. And this little mouse playing a xylophone, and a hippopotamus and a little mouse holding a balloon. This is avocado dyed paper, the cat family, and this is a large pocket. And if you pull this out, you can see a bit of phrenology. This is cabbage dyed blue, beautiful blue paper that I dyed from a red cabbage. And this is a heavyweight journal card with a couple of mice. And that just tucks right in there. And over here we just have a little bit of a landscape with sort of a farmhouse. And this is again cabbage dyed paper. And over here is coffee dyed map paper that has a collaged large pocket with these cute pigs and some music paper. And inside is a large journal card that has some fabric on it. And it's a heavyweight card with this little dog wearing this costume taking a pepper out of a barrel. That just tucks in there. And on this side is just a little cat looking at the map. And this is a Richard Scarry book page with these beautiful rabbits living in a shoe. And this bear with some pies on a tray. And this is a large pocket with a hen family learning how to scratch. And this is a large journal card with some dyed lined paper on the back, and that's construction paper and fabric. That just tucks on in there. And over here we just have this pretty bird nest tree, and this is just some pretty bugs from a book page, and this is like a little flip up, or flip down rather, that you can write on. And a little fall scene with a bunny. And winter. And this is a little marriage of two mice. And a fox. And a cat and a dog in the rain. And more of those beautiful bunnies. And this is a pocket on coffee dyed map paper, and it's collaged with nice bunnies. And there's this large journal card inside that's got all these really cute birds wearing clothing, which is like anything anthropomorphic is like my favorite thing in the world. And it is hand dyed paper on the back. I just love animals in clothing. There's something just hilarious to me about it, and it's always one of my most favorite charming things. And then this is more map paper with a duck flying and a little bunny coming out of the ground on cabbage dyed paper. And a little crow and a tomato plant. This is fabric and avocado dyed paper. And this cute owl who's like doing a little hammering. And this is a bunny driving a helicopter. And a bunny raking some, what looks like stones. And then this is this really cute whale that I made a belly band out of. And inside is this image. This is a book page that has writing paper on the back. And so that just tucks in here. So. On this side is another whale. And this has this really cute journal card with a hen talking to what looks like a robin in a tree. And it's really cute. And there's some fish, beautiful fish paper behind this. It's a book page. And two little pigs playing tug of war. And a cat playing hopscotch. And a donkey. And these lovely roosters. And this is the end. So this is the moon saying good night, sleep tight, and the twinkle twinkle little star verse. And that's the end of this journal. So I'm really pleased with this journal. I think it's very sweet. It's the first, you'll notice the same tone in the next few videos that I do. This is a whole series of journals that are Richard Scarry themed. Richard Scarry is one of my very favorite children's illustrators. So this is kind of my, my nod to Richard Scarry. And yeah, so all my social media information will be in the description box, and these are going to be going up in my shop probably this week. I'm just going to sort of put them up as I can. And thanks for watching.